I'm a food delivery guy. Nothing glamorous, just delivering food and collecting cash. But hey, it pays the bills. I usually take the late night shift because people tend to tip more after midnight. The only problem? Late night runs can get weird. I've had drunks try to hug me out of nowhere, drugged up guys staring at me like they wanted to fight, or worse. One time I rang the bell at 2:30 a.m. and a fat guy answered, completely naked, just standing there waiting for his order. But nothing, ever topped what happened to me last week. It started with an order on my delivery app, Night Crave, tagline for every craving, no matter how late. I never thought that line would haunt me later. The order was simple, 1 pepperoni pizza and a Coke. The tip was huge. I didn't even think twice before accepting. I picked up the food and followed the GPS to an unfamiliar neighborhood on the edge of town. Streetlights were flickering like they hadn't worked properly in years. The air was colder than normal, almost biting. Everything in me told me not to go there, but then my phone buzzed. Another tip added. That was enough for me to keep going. The house looked wrong. 2 stories tall, porch sagging, completely dark. No lights, no glow from inside. I rang the bell, nothing. Rang again, still nothing. Finally, I knocked and said, "Excuse me, I'm from Night Crave with your order." After 10 minutes of silence, my phone buzzed. A message from the customer. "Leave the food by the door." I thought it was weird, but hey, people aren't antisocial. I placed the food down and was about to leave when I noticed something. The house wasn't just dark, it was burnt. Charred wood, blackened walls, like it had caught fire years ago. My stomach nodded. That's when another message came in. "Wait, I want my food in my hands. Hand it to me." The front door creaked open slightly. Against my better judgment, I picked up the bag and stepped closer. A foul, burnt smell hit me in the face. Hello?" I called. At first, silence. Then, movement in the shadows. A hand slid into view. Thin, pale, fingers bent like broken twigs. Before I could react, the hand shot out and grabbed my wrist. The hand was ice fucking cold. I screamed, yanked myself free with every ounce of strength, and stumbled backward off the porch. The door slammed shut behind me, rattling the frame. The Coke can rolled into the shadows. I didn't care. I bolted to my bike and sped off like the devil himself was after me. In my mirror, I saw movement in the yard. Too fast, too unnatural. The figure stopped at the edge of the house, and then it waved. I didn't stop until I was back home. The next morning, I convinced myself it was a nightmare. The mark on my wrist told me otherwise. Glowed to burn. Not like fire, but like a handprint seared into my skin. I crashed to my girlfriend's place for a couple of nights, told her what happened. She tried to calm me down. But then she got a message from her friend. A news article. The headline read, "Young woman in her early 20s dies in suspected self-immolation following sexual assault. Alleged attacker, unidentified." The photo attached? The same house. Smoke-stained walls. Burnt windows. The girl had been a medical student living alone. The delivery guy had assaulted her. She survived the attack, but not the shame. She doused herself in kerosene and set herself on fire 6 years ago. And here's the thing. Another rider shared a screenshot of his app. That same house, still active, still placing orders. I stopped working late shifts. For 2 weeks, I slept with the lights on, double-checking every lock, but curiosity eats at you, doesn't it? One night, I opened the app just to check. Right then, I got a notification. An active order. From that house. I froze, opened it. My screen glitched and rebooted. When it came back on, the app said, "Your order is on its way." I wasn't even on shift. I hadn't accepted anything, but the trip was assigned to me. And in the reflection of my phone screen, just for a split second, I swear, I saw her. A woman behind me, skin cracked like burnt paper, hair smoldering at the ends, watching me. I panicked, shut off my phone, and ran back to my girlfriend's. For a month, nothing happened, except the app kept reinstalling itself. I'd uninstall it, and the next day, it would be back. Then, tonight, the notification changed. The order wasn't for pizza and Coke. It said, 1 delivery rider. Delivery instructions. Come inside. And then my phone buzzed again. Arriving at your doorstep at any moment now. But I never accepted any order. I never got on my bike. So, who's making the delivery? Wait, someone's knocking on my door.